The next module is the title is mentioned. It is planning for a quality and quality improvement. Now, as we define what is quality, what is called total quality management, now how we can implement the part. Okay. So, what is the planning for a quality? What are the plannings that is necessary to take or take the actions, and also what how to improvise the quality, how to improve the quality. That two things that we learn from this module number 2. So if you see the contents from this module, and it these are the planning for a quality. First section is the planning for a quality, and the second section is a quality improvement. So in the first section, it is given the need for a quality policies and the objective. Now, all the times it is very important for us to just to know why we are doing these things. If we are learning something, then the questions to be always asked why we learn that part or why we will want to learn that one. Okay, means the specific objective is very important. So just like here also, what is the need of a quality policies and the objectives? That is the one thing. The second thing, the second point that we will learn, it is the significance of top management commitment. Now, what is the importance of a top management commitment? Because if you become an employee and the top management should take a decision on should we go for a quality management or not. And for that one, it is very important. The significance means it is the importance for a top management commitment. Whether are they interested, if they are interested, then there is no problem. So we get a commitment from them that they will support from each and every sector. Each and every means they will support about the financial supports. They will the other whatever be the problem that will we have, or some infrastructure, some technology that we need to buy, all this, for that one they will support you. Okay. And the next third point is strategic planning for a quality, how to plan these things. Okay. There are the 7 steps to strategic planning one. So we will consider the customers, we will consider the what is the position of the customer, then we'll see what is the gap and the closing gap and all. Okay. So we will see in details about it. After that, a quality improvement. In that one, we will learn about a management of a controllable defects, operator controllable defects, then the sporadic and the chronic problems of operator controllable defects, sporadic and the chronic problems of quality. And the one principle that we will learn, it is a Pareto's principle and the benchmarking. Now, this is how we can improvise the quality. We can improvise the quality by reducing the defects, defective product, defective service. So this is very important, and it will take a long process. It is not very short process. Just like, for example, when you enter into the first standard, okay, and that time when you are just to have to write the things, write the statement, the words, write the sentence, okay, and your handwriting may not be that good when you become in a nursery or from the first standard. But as you go from the first to second, second to third, then you are used to about that handwriting, and then you try to improvise your handwriting wherever you found there is something that is not a good looking or good look. And that time what we do, we try to improvise the things. Okay. Similarly, when we talk about the vocabulary, either it is English or Marathi or Hindi, we don't know the words, but slowly and slowly we just learn that words. Okay. The same thing is happened with a quality improvement. It is not a one day program. There is a long process, and for the long process we need to have a certain goals and certain objectives that we need to put it. Okay. So, and the operator controllable defects. One is the management of controllable defects. How we can manage the things in detail. We will see all these parts about in this particular module. Okay. Then about the sporadic and the chronic problems. So maybe certain operators may have the continuous formation generation of the defective product or manufacturing the defective product. So for that one, we have the firm plan that there should not be any defect by this person or by this equipment. Okay. So permanent solution is very important. Okay. So let's see first case that is for a planning for a quality. Okay. So first we will see about what is the quality policy and why it is important. Now when we do talk about planning for a quality, how we can plan the things. So first we should know what is meant by quality policy and why that is a important one. If you see here, when we talk about the quality policy, so it is often known by other names. So the policies is what it is in terms of the mission statement. It is in terms of the vision statement. It is in terms of the strategic concept. It is in terms of the charter. It is in terms of the statement of principle. Okay. So this is the case. What we say that the mission statement is important, the vision statement is important, the strategic concept is important. So here we always have a certain policies about it. So just like what is the vision and mission? When we talk about the vision, any industry, if you see, there is a vision, there is a mission. Basically, when we talk about the vision is a long-term goal, and the vision mission is the different objective, short-term goals. Already I have gave the example of your degree years. So when you enter in the first year into the degree, and then when the semester by semester you are passing the semesters, you are passing the subjects, you are completing the assignment, you are completing the term works, you are giving the examinations to that semesters and all. So whatever be the activity which is mentioned, that you try to complete. And when you enter into the engineering in a first year, that time what is your goal? That is the goal, or we call it the vision. A one vision, that is to complete a engineering degree with a first class or with a distinction. Okay, so this is my vision for 4 years. So 4 years is sufficient to complete the vision, 4 to 5 years. And what are the missions? The missions are that one which we call it is a semester wise results that you get. Okay, so may have you have the 8 number of missions, and there is a one vision, that is to complete the degree. Just like many of you might be playing the games on the mobiles, so there is always give you a one mission, and you try to complete that mission. So once you have complete one mission, then the next step is open to you, and again you are playing, and again you try to complete that steps which we call it is a mission. And one by one, say there are the 10 number of steps in a game. So after a 10 numbers means there are the 10 missions, and after the completion of that 10, you will achieve a goal. Okay, the same thing is here in industries. They have a vision, they have a mission. And basically when we have a vision, if we have a goal, then we try to achieve that one, and for that one we are struggling to achieve the goal. Struggling means we just thinking about it, we act about on that part. Okay, and because of the acting and because of the thinking and because of the planning, definitely you can achieve the goal. Just like for again I would like to give the example of your mobile games. Those who are playing, those who are not, they know very well that many times we fail in a mission, but next time we say okay, some this is the mistake that I have in the last game, and now I try to cope up that one, or I will just be careful for that particular step, because that time I get dead in a mobile games. Okay, so it means we are planning. Even many times you might be play a game in a group. That time also you know that how who is the person who can just to counter the opposite one, and accordingly you just do the planning, strategic planning, that how I can trap the opponent by just a teamwork. Okay, so this is a very important for achieving the goal, achieving the mission. So always the quality policies are we can write in terms of the mission, in terms of the vision. There is a strategic concept. So how to plan the things. Strategy is very important. I mean, just like to achieve the goal, you need to have a strategy. Many times when we are entering into the engineering, we are very weak in the mathematics. Some people are very weak in physics. So they have a strategy about it, that it is okay. How many physics subject that we have? Only the I think 1 or 2 semesters. It is okay. I can just achieve that up to the mark. because I am not able to score the marks. So that is my strategy, that I try to just get a marks so that I can pass. And another strategy, the another subject, say the chemistry or say the mathematics, it is my the handy subject. So I can score more in that subjects. So ultimately, this is my strategy of working or to achieving the mission and to achieving the goal of it. Okay. Uh, the statement of principles is again important. There are the number of statements that we have, or that on the basis of the principles, means how to achieve the things. So there have certain statement of principles. Okay, and with the help of that one, we try to maintain a quality. Now this is related to, we call it as a quality. Okay. So, a well written quality policy statement will ensure you the employees understand their job, affects the product quality, quality control, and therefore the success of the company. Now, when we talk about the what is the mission statement and what is the vision statement, why we are writing the vision of any industry, or why we are writing the missions of our organization. Okay, it might be the industry, or it might be the organization. We talk our organization. So first thing, the direction is very, very important to give. Now, all the time, boss will not give say to you, this is your mission, this is your vision, you do that. No, he don't have that much time to give you each and every instruction. So when there is a one flex or the one wall board on which you have a vision, then you can easily read the things, and then you can say, oh, I need to maintain a quality, because my company's vision is to give a good quality, excellent quality product to the customers without any complaint or dissatisfaction from the customers. Now this is a vision. Vision means what? I always have to improvise my quality. Now, all the time when you look at that statement, the statement on the wall board, then what you do, you just go to your work, and you always have a one statement in your mind that we need to have to improvise the quality. So that is the main impact, and they continuously increase the quality. Understand the job affects the product quality, quality control. So because of that one, we know the how to controlling the quality, because that is my responsibility. What is the responsibility of the employees? If you know the responsibility, then you can work it. So that will be the give the success of your company. Responsibility is very, very important. Again, I would like to give the day to day example that when our parents is not at our home, at that time the whole responsibility of our home is on us, is on our shoulder. And that time you see that before, when we have when the mother and father is in our home, we do not have any tension. We never be think about how to clean the floor. We do not have any problem about the water, the supply of the water. We do not have any problem about the food, anything, because all the responsibility is towards the mother and father. But when they are not there, that time the responsibility is our, means we need to collect the milk, we need to collect the vegetables, or sorry, we need to buy the vegetables, we need to clean the floor, we need to maintain the home. So when you see that when there is a responsibility, in that time what you do, you act it. You just clean the floor, no problem, because you are the only person to be responsible for cleaning the floor, because the parents are not there. In the absence of the parent, definitely we are doing that. Why we are doing? Because the responsibility. But when the parents are in the home, that time what we do, we are even not touch that the Zadu, just because we do not think that we have there is a responsibility. It is our responsibility. Okay, so in the company we always say that, or always give the responsibility to each and every person. Okay, so we have the statements and visions, and we always give in a written form to the employee that yes, it is your responsibility. If it is you are become a production manager, then it is your responsibility to make a product, a good quality product from your workers. Okay, so this is because of that one, it is very important for us to have to make quality policies and to give the statements of it. So why it is an important one? Now, what is the importance? The importance is a well-written quality policy statement will ensure you the employees understand their jobs, affect the product quality and quality control. Therefore, a success of a company. This is the one thing. Second, it can become a way to drive the passion for a culture change within an organization by incorporating a pieces of it into the routine meetings and embedding it into the employees' objectives and performance measurement. Now, once we have a goal, a statement, or written statement about how to work, what is the work culture of your company, then all the times during the meetings, during the follow-ups, you need to have just to comparing these two. You always just to comparing the things which is in the vision and mission, because you already give a clear cut objective, clear cut idea about how to do a work. Now, many times you might be see why some industries are very, very what we call the brand, what we call the branded and non-branded. Or when even in a brand, we have to distinguish the brand not only on the basis of the what is the price of the object, but other two. When we want to buy a Apple phone and when we buy a Android phone of any company, say from the China, EMI or any other, we always see the difference in the quality, not only the safety point of view, but others too. Or even when you are sit in a car, when you sit in a car of Alto and when you sit a car in a the big one, you always feel something is good in that one, and that is just because of they maintain the quality. Each and every workers know what exactly they have to do to make a good quality product. Okay, so it provides the framework for the quality objectives and includes the commitment to meet the applicable requirements. So when we define the quality plan, the policies, okay, it means this is the policies. It means just when you enter into the organization, not only you give you the order of it, but also they give some rules and regulations and some policies. This is my policies, the company's policy. This is the company's policy. You will get an increment, you will get a punishment, you will get a reward, but on the basis of this, you need to achieve this target, you need to achieve this target. So they give the target means what it is, they are just giving their policies, means what exactly you have to work on it. Okay, so it will be meet applicable requirements. So for example, ISO 9001, that is 9001 ISO is for a quality. You always check if any equipment instrument that you need to buy. Many times we check what is the ISO 9001 or not. Or even in the industry, they in a big way they just represent that it is a ISO 9001, and from that one we can check the quality, just like when we for example, if it is our colleges, the colleges they have the NBA accredited, they have the NAC accredited, they have the ISO 9000. Why they are taking these certifications? Because just to have a quality work, and from that the external agency which are, they just see here what is the infrastructure, what is the quality of the teaching, what are the other things which is related to the education, and on the basis of that one they will give the grading, and once they get a grading to that institute, that organization, then we can easily blankly we can say, oh, that is a certified case, certified course. Just like many times we say certified course, we want a certified course. Certified means what? It is some other agency, the government agency, they give the certification that the course is very good, a quality course, and it is a useful to everywhere. Okay, so with the help of the grading we can say, okay, this institute is good, this institute is that one. So what is the position of the institutes in it? Okay, same thing is with the companies. Company also try to get a ISO 9001, and that the reason behind is to make a, this is the symbol of the quality. When we are always take a ISI mass ISI mass the objects goods, just because this is ISI mark is a very very important. and all the each and every test is done on that particular object or goods which we are color to buy it. Okay, so from the manufacturing, just like when you want to take for example, you are purchasing the pipes, you are purchasing the wires, electrical wires. You see that phenolics always have the ISMRs. You see on the cable, you see on the pipe of the phenolics, they give ISI. So that is what this is a marking which is give you the certification that he is the company which is a ISMRs. Okay. So for that one, it is very, very important to make a quality policies. Now, let's see the quality policy statement. What are the various common characteristics in the quality policy statement? The statement is one single line, one single paragraph. Okay. There are the lots of the examples of quality policies statements are given. Okay. It might be the ISO or oblique QS 9000, and the various industries they have their own statements about the quality policies. Okay. So it is in terms of the vision or it is in terms of the mission. Okay, they might be give you in terms of the vision or in terms of the mission. Okay, and that's why even when you appear for a interview, you always see what is the vision and mission. So once you see the what is the vision and mission of the company, then you will realize what exactly that company want. And once you know what exactly they want, you try to make the qualities, the characteristics in you that what they want, and then it is very easy for you to just select in that company. Many times we are blankly go into the companies and we just prepare a 2 3 subjects and then say okay, they will ask the question on that subjects too. You can give the answers of each and every question what they ask, but lastly when the HR or the firstly when HR asks you about a company, about what is the vision and mission of the company, and if you are not able to answer the question related to that one, then you become a fail, because ultimately you are a clever, but if you don't know what is the exactly the mission or the vision of that company, what exactly they want, and because as you are not unknown for that one, so they say oh, this is the candidate is not good for us, though it having the good the good academics, and the reason behind, he don't know about what is the vision and mission of our company. Is it a really he work for it? Okay. So this is the statement you always to read before you before you just appear for interviews and all. Okay. So let's see what are the quality policy statement. What are the various characteristics? The first characteristics, it is quality is the first among equals. When we talk about a quality and total quality management, then don't focus only on the quality of the product that you manufacture, the quality of the service that you are giving. Each and every person, they have to maintain that one. Just like only the customer care is very polite with you, and when you go for the service, that time it is very harsh. That is not a total quality. Okay, when you talk with the executives, they are very humble, but when you talk with the manager, he is very rude, then that is not a quality. I'm talking about from the customer point of view. The same thing has happened with the industry too. When there are the team members who is working with you, an equal percentage of share is very, very important to give as per the what they uh, have or what they capable. Just like there is a two colleagues which are having the same position, and the one of the colleagues is doing very well and another is not doing very good, but when the boss is just to differentiate between these two, and the person who is not doing anything, he is awarded, and the person who is doing everything, the boss is not awarded, this because they are differentiating. Ultimately you will not achieve a goal, because the next time the person who is doing a well, he will not do that one, and once that is happened, then the person who is not doing anything, definitely he will not do anything in the next year too. But the person who is doing, he also do the same thing. He's also just to withdraw himself and say okay, no problem, I will not do anything, and ultimately it will the impact on the quality. So there is a equal among the employees is very, very important. Meet the needs of the internal and external customers. So when we talk about the internal and external customer, who is the internal customers? The internal customers might be your employees. The external customers who is buying your product. Okay, meet the needs. So you need to have to maximum what they want. If you give them, then they are satisfied. Okay, so this is very important. So for that one, you should know what you want, what the customers want. Just like for example, for in a teaching, when we say that we always take a feedback of a faculty, the reason behind is to know what exactly you want. So if you give your feedback in a real form, then there is an improvisation of that faculty, there is an improvisation of the system, and then say, okay, these are the some deficiencies, these are the good things. Okay, it means dividing one. These are the some the things which we need to improvise the things. Okay, and on that basis, when we analyze the things, and then we will give improvise, or there is an improvement between the teaching and what the customers mean, the obviously the what the student they want, and they will be there will be the interest among the students too. Okay, so here meets the need is very very important, and that is the one of the statement is always be there in a policy, in a quality policy statement. Okay, then the equal or exceed the competition. Now this is again the important part. We are not a single person who is manufacturing, who is giving the service to the people. There are the number of n number of the competitors are there, who is competing with us. Now either we should be equal with them, or at least we have to exit. So you go away the front in front of them, so far away from them, in a higher position with the competitor, or at least you should be in equal form. Just like when we are looking about the Geo, the network and the Airtel network, both are the equal competitor to each other. They always try to take a customers from them, from their the competitors, and they always try to give and satisfaction to the customers. Why they are doing these things? They know that these two are competitors. Okay, continually improve the quality. This is another statement that you need to have in a vision and mission of your in a quality policy statement. Continually improvement the quality here. So here one always many industry, if you see the vision and mission of their companies, then you always see there is a one word, it is a continue improve the quality, improvement of the quality. Okay, so that is the one statement. So when the persons read, read, he say, oh, we need to have improvise the quality. So he is not stopped just because he got a highest quality, but he again try to improvise the things. Okay, include the business and the production practices and utilize the entire workforce. So here another statement in the quality policy, it is utilization of the entire workforce. So this is very important. You have a lots of people with you, you have the team, but if you are not taking the 100% from the team, then it is the useless. Because in a quality, each and every employee, each and every instrument, each and every equipment, each and every place, each and every things to be utilized. You might be see that during this COVID-19, in this pandemic, many things we are not used. For example, we are not using the clothes regularly. Okay, because of that one, you see there may be some that is some bad smell of the clothes are happening. You may not be wear the shoes, because of that also you may have the problem. You may not use the bike. What uh, before the pandemic that you are using, and after the pandemic what you are not used. Okay, so that I am telling. So because of that one, what happened? There is a rusting problem, there is some service problem, there is a maintenance problem, and we are not utilized. If you buy a bike of 1 lakh rupees before the pandemic, and then because of the pandemic you are not utilizing that bike, what is the use of it? You spend the 1 lakh rupees on it, you pay the interest to the bank, and ultimately you will not get anything. So same thing has happened with the industry too, when you are not utilizing your whole workforce. So here again to give in a statement that about utilization of entire workforce. Okay.